How many of you have woken up, looked in the mirror, and asked yourself, what am I doing with my life? Don't be shy. Don't hide that hand, because I can tell you with absolute certainty, if you're sitting here today, if you're listening to these words, then at some point you felt it. That hollow feeling, that whisper of doubt that says, maybe I'm not where I'm supposed to be. You're not broken, you're not lazy, and you are absolutely, positively not alone. The truth is, most people spend their entire lives answering everyone else's questions. Mom asks, what do you want to be? School asks, what are your grades? Society asks, what's your job title? Employers ask, what can you do for us? And somewhere along the way, in all that noise, one crucial question never gets asked. The only question that matters. What do you want to do with your one beautiful, irreplaceable life?
Right now, some of you are in a season where that question feels impossible to answer. Maybe you're going through the motions. You wake up, go to work or school, come home, scroll, sleep, and repeat. And while you're doing it, you're thinking, is this it? Is this all there is? And maybe you feel something else too. A guilt that comes with that feeling because you think, I should be grateful. I have a job. I have a roof. What right do I have to want more? Let me tell you something. The fact that you want more doesn't make you ungrateful. The fact that you feel lost doesn't make you broken. It makes you human. It makes you alive. 'Cause the only people who never question their purpose are the ones who have stopped growing. This confusion you feel, it's not a problem. It's a wake-up call. It's your soul knocking on the door and saying, hey, I'm still here. I still matter. Come find me. I want to tell you about someone. Her name was Maria. About 7 years ago, she was where some of you are right now. Maria was an accountant. Good salary. Stable job. Benefits. But every single day, she would sit at her desk and feel like she was disappearing. She felt like she was becoming invisible, not because anyone ignored her, but because she was ignoring herself. She didn't know what she loved. She had spent so long being practical, she forgot to ask what was true for her. And the worst part? She was afraid, terrified, because what if she quit and failed? What if she looked foolish? So she stayed. She collected a paycheck and collected regrets instead.
Here's what Maria learned, and what I want you to understand. Finding your purpose isn't actually mysterious. It's not like you're supposed to have some lightning bolt moment where the universe reveals your destiny written in the clouds. No, finding your purpose is a practice. It's something you do, and I want to give you a roadmap. First, pay attention to what you can't not do. What are the things you do when no one is paying you? What do you research on your own time? What do you talk about until people ask you to please? For the love of all that is holy, talk about something else. What did you love before you thought you had to be practical? Before you got the grades that made sense, or the job that looked good on a resume? Your genuine interests are not accidents, they're clues. Follow them like breadcrumbs. Second, listen to the people who matter. Ask those who know you well, what do you see in me that I might not see in myself? What am I good at when I'm not even trying? What lights me up? Sometimes others can see our gifts more clearly than we can. Third, get uncomfortable. Your purpose will not be found in your comfort zone. Try things. Take that improv class. Volunteer. Learn to code. Start that creative project. Fail. Fail spectacularly, because every failure is data.
I need you to hear this right now. You are not too old. You are not too far behind. You are not too broken, and you haven't wasted too much time. This culture tells you that you have to have it figured out by 30, or 40, or 50. If you're not on their timeline, you've failed. But that's a lie. That's a story written by people who are just as lost as you are, but they're too afraid to admit it. Don't follow someone else's script. Some of the greatest contributions in history came from people who didn't find their purpose until later in life. They had seasons of confusion, doubt, being lost. And then they found their way and changed everything. The person you are now with all your questions is actually in the best position to find your purpose. You're still curious. That's power. That belief you carry, even if it's just a tiny spark, that belief that there's more out there for you, it matters. It's the start of everything. So don't let fear win. Don't let the years behind you steal the years ahead. You are not too late. You are right on time. This journey isn't about speed. It's about direction. And the fact that you're still searching, that's what makes you unstoppable. That tiny voice inside you whispering there's something more, it's right. And it's time you started listening to it. So here's what I want you to do. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, do just one thing. One small, imperfect step toward discovery. Call someone who inspires you and ask them about their journey. Write down one passion you've been ignoring. Take that first step towards something that's been living in the back of your mind for years. Let it breathe. Clear one afternoon, sit in silence. Ask yourself, what did I love before I decided I had to be practical? One thing. That's all. One little step today is worth more than 100 perfect plans tomorrow. Because here's the truth. Purpose isn't discovered in big moments. It's built in small ones. Every attempt matters. Every brave choice. Every uncomfortable yes. They're bricks on the path to meaning. Momentum doesn't come from clarity. It comes from movement. Clarity comes after you've started. You don't need the whole map. You just need the next step. Then the next one. That's how the path unfolds. So, take the step. Vote for yourself. Believe just enough to move. That's how purpose is built.
I want to tell you something that I need you to really hear. The world needs what you have to offer. Not when you're perfect, not when you've figured everything out right now, exactly as you are. Confused, searching, hopeful, that's enough. You are enough, and your voice matters. So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start now. Purpose isn't something you find in the future, it's something you create today. It's built with each brave decision, each curious question, each small act of courage. Yes, there will be fear, yes, there will be doubt, but that's not failure, that's what growth feels like. On the other side of that fear is not nothing, it's your life, the version of you you've been longing to meet. The world is waiting for your gift, your impact, your truth, and you are ready. So get up, get uncomfortable, get curious, get moving, because this is it and it's yours to live.